Mr. Shaw has a doctor's appointment, so he'll be in and out on the Zoom as well.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Shaw.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Give me just a second, I'm getting the video set up. There we go. All right, we ready to proceed?
We are
All right,
Yes, Your Honor.
just waiting on my client.
all right.
Good morning, Judge Jay Patel and Tim Shaw on behalf of JERRISH, Donnell Stevens, 21 CF 196. We're before the court on a stand your ground motion to dismiss. Before we get started, Judge, the defense invokes the rule of sequestration.
All right. Who all will be a witness today?
Everyone on the right side, Your Honor.
All right, we'll have them come in front of the bar to receive the oath, please.
And Judge, there's an additional witness, an inmate. Her name is Jessica Jones.
Is she in the back?
I believe so.
All right, bring her out, please. Okay. Well, we'll wait for her and do this once then. All right, would you all raise your right hand? Madam Clerk, will you swear the witnesses?
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
All right, you may put your hands down. Each of you has been summoned as a witness in this case. The court has invoked a rule of procedure that requires that you stay out of the courtroom at all times except when you're called to testify. While waiting to testify, and after you've done so, you're not to discuss this case or your testimony among yourselves or with anyone else. You may, however, one witness at a time, discuss your testimony with the attorneys for either party in the case. Any violation of this direction may not only subject you to contempt of court, but may also disqualify you as a witness in this case. You'll now leave the courtroom until you're called to testify. And I want to be certain that the audio is turned off in the holding area so that the witness who is there is not able to hear the testimony as well, please. All right, thank you very much.
You sure you can't hear that?
Okay, all right, very good, thank you.
Judge, pursuant to the requirement of the statute for standing ground at this time, the defense will be establishing our prima facie case. We have stipulations, so at this time, through stipulation, the defense moves Defendants Exhibit 1 and Exhibit 2 into evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
May I approach?
Granted. All right. So we'll give this to Madam Clerk so Madam Clerk can do her job. And that's defense 1 and 2, correct?
Yes, Judge. Judge, at this time, the defense elects to play the videos on our composite Exhibit 1.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, Judge.
Now, we won't be able to have both these screens up at the same time.
I don't follow.
Well, Mr. Shaw is here on the big screen via Zoom. Once I activate your screen, you will then take over the large screen, is what I'm
Perfect.
saying. Okay?
Judge, the court, as the court can see, on this, this composite exhibit, Defense 1, there's two files in a folder here. If the court has to go back and look at this Stevens FDLE video, it's the larger file that's 2 gigs. The court would need to use VLC viewer, as opposed to a QuickTime viewer to look at it.
All right.
Judge, so you have an understanding, the gentleman on the left is the deceased. The female on the right was his girlfriend, Jennifer Sullivan.
All right, so there are 3 people in the video.
Correct.
Okay. Who's,
The deceased, the victim, is on the left. The female on the very right, her name is Jennifer Sullivan.
and who's in the back?
In the middle, sorry, all the way to the left is the deceased.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't tell you who the guy is in the middle because they didn't show up for deposition.
Okay.
The female in the pink shirt is Jessica Jones, the inmate that you just swore in. And the gentleman right here in the black shirt, just what would be behind Miss Jones in that video, that is my client, Mr. Stevens.
Do you have a laser so you can use that better or not?
I don't have a laser.
Okay.
I got a clicker, or I got a mouse right here.
All right, that probably helps a lot.
Okay, so Mr. Stevens, Ms. Jones, the deceased Mr. Lacey, and we can't see his girlfriend, Ms. Sullivan, right now. So court, understand the players?
Yes.
That concludes the pertinent part of this video for purposes of the motion. This is another angle. Judge, right here, you can see this is the deceased Mr. Lacy. May I stay seated while addressing the court?
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Lacy. This is his girlfriend, Miss Sullivan. This is Miss Jones walking out. And this is Mr. Stevens. For purposes of the motion, this ends the pertinent portion of this video. The court's certainly entitled to watch any more if the court sees fit. Finally, this is the folder that's labeled Stevens FDLE. Inside of that is two files. This first file, which is the larger file, this was enhanced by the state. And it magnifies that same viewpoint that the court just saw. As a reminder, Judge, right here is Mr. Lacy. This is Miss Sullivan. This is Miss Jones, and this is Mr. Stevens. That concludes the video, Judge. May I approach Madam Clerk?
Granted.
The defense calls Jessica Jones.
Speak clearly and distinctly, direct your voice to the microphone. If the bailiff needs to help you adjust the microphone, it's important we're all able to hear and understand what you have to say. There's also a court reporter back in the back of the courthouse taking everything down, so it's important they're able to make a good record. If either of the lawyers object, stop speaking immediately until you receive an instruction on how to proceed. Is that okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Patel, you may inquire.
Please state your name.
Jessica Ann Jones.
And you currently reside at the Department of Corrections. Before you were sentenced to prison, where did you reside before that?
I was living in St. Petersburg.
And while you're living in St. Petersburg, were you in a relationship with JERRISH Stevens?
Yes.
And is that JERRISH Stevens right there?
Yes.
When did you first start your relationship with Mr. Stevens?
I believe it was 2020.
Okay. Is this a personal relationship, professional relationship?
Personal.
Okay. Did you and Mr. Stevens travel to Okaloosa County, Destin, Florida, back in 2021?
Yes.
Okay. And that's the date, you know the date we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall where were y'all staying?
We were staying in a hotel off of 98 Highway.
Okay. Is the name Village Inn sound
Yes.
familiar? Okay. And then the Village Inn is seated on Highway 98, and then behind Village Inn, there's a road, and then on the other side of that is a bar, right?
Yes,
Okay. Does the name Lucky's Rotten Apple sound familiar to you?
yes,
Okay. Did you and Mr. Stevens go to that bar that night?
yes.
And what was the purpose of y'all going to that bar?
A night on the town, a date night.
Okay. Do you recall an attack that took place?
Yes,
Okay. So I'm going to work a little bit backwards. Was there an altercation that took place inside as well as outside?
yes,
Okay. So the courts had the benefit of seeing the video, and you've seen the video of what happens outside. Let's talk a little bit about what happened inside. Before the altercation that took place inside, did you have an opportunity to meet Gregory Lacey and his girlfriend Jennifer Sullivan?
yes.
Okay. Where did you meet them at?
Initially outside of the bar in the smoking area.
Okay. Tell the court about that conversation.
I asked the couple, no one in particular, for a lighter. One was given to me. Upon giving it back, the young lady had been upset about something, kind of jealous, insinuating an argument. That's where.
Did you know these people?
No,
Okay. So did you say you were just asking for a light?
that's correct.
Okay. And you felt the tension in that conversation ratchet up because of Miss Sullivan?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you do next?
I went inside and informed JERRISH about this.
That's Mr. Stevens?
That's correct.
What'd you tell him?
I told him that the girl was trying to pick an argument or a fight with me, and he told me to let it be, let it go, don't worry about it.
Okay. What did you do after that?
After that, I went over towards the dance floor, and then came back to where JERRISH was playing pool at and was attacked
By who?
by the couple.
Okay. Did that happen closer to the doorway?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you remember it today, tell me, tell the court about that attack that happened inside the bar.
After walking away from the dance floor area back to where JERRISH was playing pool, I had turned around and recalled them both attacking me and falling to the ground, losing conscious.
Did you state, so you remember both Mr. Lacey and Miss Sullivan attacking you?
Yes,
And did you sustain an injury inside of the bar?
I did.
Okay. Judge, may I approach Madam Clerk?
Granted.
I'm showing you what's been previously marked into evidence as Defense Exhibit 2. Is this your arm?
That is.
Okay. And that's the injury that you sustained inside the bar?
This is.
Judge, I'd like for Miss Jones to be unshackled and to lift her arm up so you can see how her arm has healed.
Which one was in it?
It's this right arm.
He went to the inspector. You want to put the sleeve back down?
Do you wish to, Ms. Sandler, do you wish to approach so you can,
Sure.
You want just slowly take it back down? She wants to see.
Thank you, Deputy. Do you believe that you were cut by a knife?
Yes.
Okay. Who do you believe cut you?
After losing conscious, I was picked up and I said, "He effing got me."
Who? So, who is he,
The victim,
and who are you telling that to?
JERRISH.
And was Mr. Stevens right there helping to pick you up?
After seeing what was going on,
And, okay. And you recall specifically telling that to Mr. Stevens?
yes.
No further questions.
Ms. Jones, did you receive medical treatment that night for your injury?
Yes.
Where'd you receive that medical treatment?
I do not recall the hospital's name.
Would Fort Walton Beach Medical Center ring a bell for you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember an officer by the name of Kelly Henderson coming to talk to you
Yes.
in the early morning hours of that day?
Yes.
Do you remember swearing under oath that what you told her was true that night?
Yes.
Did you tell her you ever got cut by Gregory Lacey?
I said that I was injured by them.
You're sure?
Yes.
You didn't tell her it could have been a bottle or something and you didn't remember how it happened?
I don't remember being unconscious, but it was by a sharp object, cut by something.
Do you remember speaking to another investigator later on that morning?
Vaguely.
A gentleman?
Yes, there was a few officers.
Would Investigator Pittman ring a bell for you?
No.
Okay. But you just remember a gentleman officer?
Yes.
He came to see you after Investigator Henderson?
Yes.
And do you remember swearing to tell the truth to him as well?
Yes.
Do you remember saying that you couldn't raise your hand because it was too injured?
Yes.
Did you ever tell him that you were injured by Gregory Lacey?
Yes.
That's all I have. Thank you, Your Honor.
Redirect.
Not at this time.
Is witness released?
No, Judge.
All right, you can step down at this time, but you remain subject to recall, okay? And you remain subject to the rule that you can't discuss your testimony, all right? Thank you.
The defense calls Kelly Henderson.
Kelly Henderson, please.
I'm watching you closely. Just give me this if you don't want that witness. Okay, thanks.
And you were previously sworn.
Yes, sir.
All right, direct your voice to the microphone you see in front. Speak clearly and distinctly so we can all hear and understand you. If there are any objections, stop speaking immediately until you receive an instruction how to proceed, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Patel.
Thank you, Judge. Please state your name,
Kelly Henderson,
your place of employment.
Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office.
What is your current assignment?
I'm an investigator in the major crimes.
And how long have you been an investigator?
Almost 9 years.
How long have you been, you're still considered a deputy sheriff, right?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been a deputy sheriff for?
Almost 20 years.
Okay. Were you on duty on December 14th, 2021?
I was on call.
You were on call?
Yes, sir.
You got involved in a homicide investigation involving my client on December 14th, 2021, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me how you got involved.
Investigator Small was on call as well. He was a new investigator, so I was called out to assist him and then ended up taking the lead.
Okay, and so you'd be considered the case officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For purposes of this motion, it's kind of pointed in some different directions, so it's not your average direct examination, so I'm just gonna kind of dig right in, okay? You've had an opportunity to watch the videos, right?
Yes, sir.
A part of your investigation was receiving these surveillance cameras from the Rotten Apple, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The state recently had one of those angles magnified. Have you had an opportunity to review that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've also provided you with your deposition earlier today. Have you had an opportunity to review that?
I was reviewing it.
Okay. Who was the initial aggressor in the altercation involving Mr. Lacey and Mr. Stevens?
After reviewing the enhanced video, you see Mr. Stevens looks like he either hits or tries to hit Jennifer Sullivan, which is Mr. Lacey's girlfriend. And then the two girls start to fight. He then puts his hand out towards Mr. Lacey. Mr. Stevens puts his hand out towards Mr. Lacey. And then a short time later, you see Mr. Lacey appear to punch Mr. Stevens.
Okay, so out of the altercation involving Mr. Stevens and Mr. Lacey, who is the initial aggressor?
As far as physical contact, Mr. Lacey hit Mr. Stevens.
Okay. Did Mr. Stevens attempt to protect himself before being struck by Mr. Lacey?
He may have backed up a little bit, but
You recall having your deposition taken on December 19th, 2022?
yes, sir.
Okay. On that day, you were asked that question. Do you have your deposition handy with you?
They told me you had a copy of it, but it's in that room.
Okay.
I did not bring it with me.
May I approach?
Granted.
Thank you.
If you go to page 27, line 9. I asked you the same question. Read it real quick and read the answer.
The question, did Mr. Stevens?
No, you don't have to read it out loud.
Oh,
Just-
okay.
Just read it to yourself. Okay, so did Mr. Stevens have an attempt to did Mr. Stevens attempt to protect himself before being struck by Mr. Lacey? I'm asking you that question.
Okay.
What's the answer?
After seeing the enhanced video, it appears that he was aware of what was happening. He stuck his hand out first, and then after, when Lacey went to hit him, he backed up.
Okay. Did you feel differently when you took your deposition as to what the answer to that
I
question
had
would be?
not, I had not seen a slower enhanced video at that
Okay.
point.
And what was your feeling before you watched the enhanced video?
I did not feel like Mr. Stevens saw it coming.
Okay. Did the attack and the injury to Mr. Lacey all take place during the initial altercation?
Outside? The initial altercation appeared to be hitting, they fell to the ground, and then during that altercation is when Mr. Lacy lost his life.
Okay, but, so all in one go, there
Yes.
wasn't any separation?
Correct.
Okay. And Mr. Lacy struck Mr. Stevens about his head and neck, is that right?
I'm sorry?
Did Mr. Lacy strike Mr. Stevens around his head and his neck?
They were just in a mutual combat. I mean, they both fell to the ground and were fighting, so.
Okay, if you want to flip to page 30 and look at line 15 to 17, maybe that might refresh your memory as to your statement then.
I'm sorry, what lines?
Page 30, line 15 to 17.
Okay.
So would you agree with me that Mr. Lacy struck Mr. Stevens about his head and his neck?
I mean, I would say it would appear to that, but they're on the ground by a car at that point, so, yeah.
I'm talking about initially. Like
Oh, yes, when they're still standing?
Yes.
I apologize, yes.
multiple times?
More than once, sure.
Such force caused Mr. Stevens to fall to the ground?
They both fell, yes, sir.
Based upon your training and experience as a deputy sheriff, can somebody inflict great bodily harm with their fists?
Yes.
Do you believe that the manner in which Mr. Lacy was inflicting physical force onto Mr. Stevens could have caused great bodily harm?
I'm going to object, Your Honor. That calls for speculation.
Overruled.
Can you repeat the question? I'm
Sure.
sorry.
Do you believe that the manner of force in which Mr. Lacy was inflicting physical force upon Mr. Stevens could cause great bodily harm?
Yes.
Did Mr. Stevens have a right to be at Rotten Apple?
Yes, sir.
Was he engaged in any criminal activity prior to being attacked?
And not to my knowledge.
When you viewed the video, did you pay attention to Mr. Lacy grabbing at items on his person before he attacked Mr. Stevens?
I did.
And you noticed that in the enhanced video too.
Correct.
Did you notice that he kept grabbing and handing off? Did that a couple times?
Yes, sir.
Then did you notice that he grabbed third time and didn't hand anything off?
I didn't notice that he didn't hand anything off. I did notice that he grabbed more than a couple times. And I thought handing stuff off to, I believe, an employee or a bouncer or somebody.
Based upon your training experience, would you believe that that shows a level of premeditation?
I believe it shows that he knows that there's fixing to be an altercation.
And he's about to do it?
I'm not sure.
Well, you watched the video.
Well, true, but if I thought I was going to get hit, I would want to get rid of my property as well before that happened.
You can't look at that video based upon your training and experience and believe that he takes those items out, hands them to his buddy because he's about to inflict harm on somebody?
I can't say that for sure, no, sir.
After the altercation, you viewed all these videos before you placed Mr. Stevens under arrest, right?
Very quickly, yes, sir. Not these slow and enhanced videos.
Not the enhanced one, but the other videos, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all did an investigation, right?
Yes, sir.
Took photos and all that?
Yes, sir.
How long was the scene, how long was it before that scene was secured by law enforcement?
Within minutes, I'd have to go and look at the original report as far as when deputies got on scene.
What's that?
As far as when deputies got on scene?
Yes.
I mean, it was quick, but I couldn't give you an exact time frame without looking at the report.
Okay.
Because I got there well after the fact.
So you believe it was minutes?
Yes, sir.
Do you know who had access to the scene before it was secure?
Anybody there, the employees, the bystanders, whoever was there at the time it happened.
His
would have
girlfriend?
access. Girlfriend, yes.
Did you question these witnesses to determine if they removed a knife from Mr. Lacy's possession before the scene was secure?
I did not. Other investigators were on scene and were tasked with that. I would assume that they asked, but I did not.
You read all their supplements, right? You read their supplements?
I do, but I can't memorize all of them, sir.
Did you have an opportunity to review this case before you came in here today?
I have, but it's 109 pages.
Okay. When were you notified about this hearing?
I'm not sure, sir.
Well, it was at least a couple months ago because you were on vacation last week. That's why the hearing got moved to today, right?
Correct?
Okay.
Just picking up my child.
You had opportunity to review all of your case, right?
Yes, sir.
So as we sit here today, do you recall anybody writing a supplement saying that they interviewed these people to ensure that no knives were removed from Mr. Lacy's body before the scene was secure?
I do not recall if that's in there or not, sir.
No further questions.
Ms. Sandler.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Investigator Henderson, first off, what was the first thing you did when you got to the scene?
I looked outside, looked at the victim, saw what was by the victim, and started speaking to some of the employees that were on scene and the victim's girlfriend.
What was by the victim?
A pocket knife.
What kind of knife was it?
It was a black, DeWalt knife.
Okay. And during the course of your investigation, were you able to determine anyone who claimed ownership of a black DeWalt knife?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was it?
Mr. Stevens.
And did you ever interview Jessica Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
When you were interviewing Jessica Jones, did you put her under oath?
Yes, ma'am.
And did Jessica Jones ever make any statement to you that she was attacked by Mr. Lacy?
No, ma'am.
Objection calls for hearsay.
Sorry.
Overruled.
Did Ms. Jones tell you anything about who might have been responsible for that wound?
On her arm?
Yes.
She said she didn't know that she didn't know if she got bit or a bottle.
Okay. Did she ever mention to you that she was attacked inside the nightclub?
Yes.
Did you watch surveillance footage inside the nightclub?
I did.
Did you ever see Ms. Jones being attacked by anybody in the nightclub?
No, ma'am.
In fact, did you see Ms. Jones being the primary aggressor in the nightclub?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did she attack?
Jennifer Sullivan.
And did you see in that footage Mr. Lacy attacking Ms. Jones at all?
No, ma'am.
Was he even next to Ms. Jones?
No, ma'am.
And after this incident, did you ever go into the nightclub and look around?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever see any evidence of an altercation inside the nightclub with any blood?
No, ma'am.
No drops on the ground, nothing like that?
No, ma'am.
Did you get to look at Miss Jones's wound?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it incredibly severe?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there blood all over her and her personal belongings?
Yes, ma'am. She had changed sweatshirts at that point, but yes, ma'am.
So it was bleeding profusely?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in the course of your investigation, did Miss Jones ever say anything about owning a knife?
Yes, ma'am. She said she owned one.
What kind of knife?
An OD green pocket knife
Where was that knife found?
on Mr. Stevens' person by law enforcement.
Did you ever find a knife that you attributed to Mr. Lacy?
No, ma'am.
Did you search Mr. Lacy?
Crime scene and investigators on scene did.
Okay.
I did not personally.
Were you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever find any weapon on him?
No, ma'am.
Now, you heard Mr. Patel ask you about the video, and Mr. Lacy being the primary aggressor. You mentioned, I just want to make sure I have this correct, that Mr. Lacy, in the enhanced video, it appears that Mr. Stevens actually makes physical contact with Jennifer Sullivan. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Aggressive contact?
Yes, ma'am.
And after that, does it appear to you that Mr. Stevens reaches into his hoodie pocket?
Yes, ma'am.
And does he pull something out?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it appear to you that he flicks it?
Objection, speculation. I think the video answers the question. It's the best evidence.
I think
Well, I
Mr.
haven't heard the question yet, so don't answer the question until we hear what the complete question is.
Let me ask it this way. What does Mr. Stevens do after he pulls something out of his hoodie pocket?
Objection calls for speculation.
The question is asking for the witness's observation overruled.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
What does it appear Mr. Stevens does after he reaches into his hoodie pocket?
Pulls out an object. It looks like he does a quick motion of flicking his wrist, and then he holds whatever object to the side and kind of blades his body.
And when you say blade his body, what do you mean? Is that like an aggressive stance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And after that, what does he do to Mr. Lacy?
He first puts his arm out in front of Mr. Lacy. The two of them begin a physical altercation. They fall to the ground, and then Mr. Lacy gets stabbed multiple times.
Okay. Mr. Lacy, did you observe his body?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of wound did he have on his body?
He had a very large slash on his throat, and then some stab wounds on his arm.
Okay. And the slash on his throat, was it deep and very wide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. Lacy was, of course, dead when you got there, correct?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Did there appear to be any medical intervention on him at all?
No, ma'am.
And just to make sure I've got the timeline of events right, Mr. Lacy did not punch Mr. Stevens until after that, whatever object was in his hand was out of his hoodie pocket, correct?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And after Mr. Stevens had made contact with Ms. Sullivan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all I have.
Redirect.
Yes, Judge. The injury that happened to Ms. Jones,
Yes, sir.
are you taking the position that it didn't happen inside?
I do not have any evidence to prove that it happened inside.
Okay. Other than her saying it?
It was a pretty large wound to her arm.
What's your evidence that it happened anywhere else but anywhere else?
There was no blood located inside, and she was unable to recall what occurred inside. She appeared to be moving her arms very freely outside. I would imagine that if she had that large wound to her arm, she would not be able to continue the aggressive fight outside.
That's your opinion.
Correct.
And you're obviously discounting adrenaline.
Each person is different. You're correct. How they handle things.
As it relates to Mr. Stevens, you take this position that he pulled on the enhanced video, that he pulled his arm out and he pulled an object out. You don't know what that object is.
I cannot tell what the object is on the video, correct?
Could have been nothing, right?
It's an object of some sort.
Black hoodie.
Correct. He has a
Right.
black hoodie on, yes,
He's a black guy. He's got a black hand.
he does.
It's not like the video was in 4K, was it?
No, sir.
So it sounds to me like you want it to be a knife and you want it to be
Just saying it
flipped
was
out.
an object.
Okay.
And then the knife that he described as being his was what was found on scene.
Okay. So I think what's interesting is that if we go with your position that if he drew his knife out and flicked it open, and you notice the amount of hits, the uppercuts that Mr. Stevens was given to Mr. Lacey later in that fight, don't you think the physical evidence of Mr. Lacey's body would be a little bit different than a couple small wounds and a larger wound?
If he was punching him while holding the knife?
Yeah, because I'm trying to make sense of your story, right? If you want this court to believe that in that moment, before they went to the ground, he pulled the knife, he flicked it open, and then a couple seconds later, they're on the ground, and then Mr. Stevens gets up and starts delivering serious uppercuts to Mr. Lacey, then wouldn't he have huge gashes?
I'm not sure if the knife could be switched hands. You can't tell that on the video as far as if he put the knife down while he's punching before he cut. I'm not sure. What I can tell you is they are physically fighting with hands, and then Mr. Lacey sustained a fatal injury by a knife.
Okay, no further questions.
Is the witness released?
Not by the defense.
All right, you can step down now. You were made subject to being recalled and the instruction regarding discussing your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Judge, may we approach?
Granted. All right, we'll take our recess now and we'll reconvene for, and I realize it's not the equivalent, but it's sort of like a motion for involuntary dismissal is where we are at this point in time.
Thank you, Judge.
The equivalent. And we'll listen to those arguments at that point. Since the defense has rested in their motion to dismiss, then we would hear arguments regarding the sufficiency of that evidence, I believe, and whether or not then the case passes to the state or not, right?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. We'll be in recess then.
All right, please.
Backbone Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items. And we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Island burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Island's burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
No idea.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire with fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Okay, yep, I will send Taurus to go do that. Closer to like the table for the witness. I'll go do it, Mom.
I'll do it. I'm just gonna remember. Thanks, Jay. We've been such good friends for the last 2 months, and now we're all friends. Well, this is less than that, but and she had one. Before I was on the fence with her.
No, he was on the fence with me.
I think now we're still
He was a little.
I'm Barbara Robbins. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Like if the toilet seat wasn't down? Well, they have to put it
I can imagine, especially yeah, I'm sure the system.
But it was my house, so it was cool. It was my house. It wasn't someone that
Well, fun.
Oh, gosh.
See you in a bit.
Well, I guess I should. I hope that's not considered a lunch break.
That's my concern, and I would like to go eat, but I can't. I can't afford to
I guess.
Backbone Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items. And we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Press Realty. Helping qualifying heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roof, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take one. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us. Because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa!
Not cool, bro. I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not critical. Even if you do sing, I want you to, but I miss your singing.
Oh, no, we're good.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS stores will be there. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
I actually made notes to order one. I wonder what color.
I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of the crime, give us a call. We can help.
Right? That's what you get when you hire 20-year-olds.
Backbone Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items. And we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Rai Prech Realty. Helping qualifying heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take one. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us. Because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa!
Not cool, bro. I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
No, this is very long. One house. I mean, yeah, we took a lunch break. I mean, it's not such a long afternoon. We'll be out before that. Hey, that's good.
And the one right here on Hospital Road, they, even though school's out, they've got their cameras running until after 3:30, yeah. Hey, the DOT took the signs down and the blinking yellow lights in front of Niceville High School on Highway 20. And because it's DOT owned, local cops can't give you a ticket anymore, so during school hours, without those lights, people are doing 40 miles an hour past that school. If they had kept the lights up, they'd be ready to do it at 15. But of course, you know they built that $1 million walk across, and nobody uses it except to go up there and put cups in there to say happy birthday. $1 million happy birthdays.
I'm like that, depending on you. But I don't think I said once I get out, but I'm not already talking. And it happens like that.
Sarah's taking some. Did you?
I feel like if I judge it to work, at least maybe not my strict, I'd probably be more retail. I feel like if I get my social. Here. Yeah. I am content. I was like, Michelle, is this all done? He's like, Charles, you were full of it.
bless you. Do you need more quarters? That's not the way you can. I don't Go get your, no, Are you not going? No, it's I think they're going to just ask us to rush home. It's not lunchtime. Why does it sit here cold? It's not cold. Oh my God. Look at me. I'm freezing. Wait 3 minutes, I'll be sweating. It's actually cute. I think it's a little goofy, but I don't really care. I mean, kind of a it looks really good. I mean, it's very cute. But it looks $35 from Amazon. But it looks really good. Yeah.
We'll see.
You know, that is pretty extreme. You must definitely have gotten parents with it's just like the audacity. So then we went to Pal Bar. Pal Bar's open until 10. The audacity of them to not give us Michelle, it was just disgusting. Trust, like I Thanks for the invite. Thanks for the invite. You should smell it anywhere. But I do. I enjoy it. Yeah, like everything. I can't wait. See on my Snapchat. Right, exactly. Now if we get a balloon, we can.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Goddamn, I love this man. Free students. You know what that is?
Free students.
Brother, I will go back to science. I'm serious. I will go back to everybody. I'm not gonna say a word. You're gonna order it on the phone, and I'm gonna ask them, you want me to pick it up? You want me to order it on the phone? I just figured you would order it on the phone. You know what? A phone call and a quick drive ain't too bad. I'll take it. Oh, you just need fries. Fries. Oh, it's different? Yes. I think this one was different. Genuinely asking, because I've never heard that.
They were grilled and.
And it has like, it's all healed. Like this one. And it has like, it's all healed. Like this one. This one's actually like, I don't know who thought of that, but whoever did decent Susan. I was gonna say too, because I don't know.
We should just take a lunch break. Since we're just in here. I know, but if we're just sitting in here, and he's not gonna be back for a while. Sorry.
Because if he does come back, one of those. It could be one of those. If you want, it's no problem, so it's wait, well,
We do have Jen trying to be fiscal soup in the corporate. No. Yep, it's clear because it's like a Christmas taco.
I didn't know how to.
Never very sketchy, but
Very sketchy.
very sketchy.
Very.
I can't taste it, but it seems good.
This is me. Forget it.
I get to experience it in different ways.
Right. I would just have like MS water bottle just full of insurance. Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't, it's okay.
Because you already forgot.
I genuinely have forgotten, like there's things, like mac and cheese was my favorite. I don't remember. There's things I just don't remember. I can't smell anything.
Miserable.
It's been almost 5 years.
You got hit with that OG.
I did. It was the OG.
Like the original back. Oh, yeah.
Yes, back in 2020.
That Wuhan COVID. Not that American shit.
I had like a 1 or 2 fever for 15 minutes. I literally did not felt sick. Like my nose was on fire. First ever.
One day, I was sick. I was like dying.
For 1 day.
And I was completely like nothing.
I was dying on my couch.
100-degree fever, cold sweat, body aches, whatever everything that is, I had it. And I fell asleep.
Mine was like at Christmas time. And I remember like I was like better. It took like 15 days to get rid of my fever. And by the time I finally did, I remember getting up and I was like, I gotta go get some the presents because I was too sick to do the presents. And so like I remember just getting up from my living room, going to my bedroom, going to get the paper, and I sat it down and I was so tired. I was like, I felt like I ran a marathon. So I just laid down and sleep. It was rough. It was rough. Now I will tell you the times that I can't smell is when I have because I don't know what I'm walking into, and it grosses me out. No, yeah, it doesn't matter, but it just grosses me out. I'm like, he's happy about it. We used to have a major conflict because of that. Yeah, major conflict.
By taking away all the human life.
Well, so I used to be very,
They had to go to.
well, I used to be very sensitive to
job now,
like, very sensitive. So we would have strict scheduled times of when he can be in Alabama. Because he was in it, yeah. Whatever came out of him was. I'm just saying. But now it's just, I can just be in there with him. You know. I'm sure people do it to me, and I don't know.
Don't take it with you because did you see?
We just have to figure out.
It's like when you choose, you get started. That's where I'm. Okay.
So instead of spending
Right, and it's not very nice. That's my fault. If anything, if I do get the food here, you can just burst it. Because I'm gonna get the real one, so you can cold it.
I'll probably pass this time, just because I don't know.
I don't want to volunteer him, like, he can do it. Literally his job.
Do you think maybe we could reach out to Franny and kind of see if she has any idea of how long? Does he do it?
He's deciding.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I didn't know if you like was going to like a hearing or something.
Can you make up your mind already?
Yeah, I didn't know that's what it was.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to see you. Come to hang out with us today?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to come in with just you.
Pardon?
I was like, consider, I come hang out.
Yeah.
It's good. This was nice.
Yeah.
I am team Michelle. Text me about something, it's at 10, had the meeting set. I'll talk to you later today. Yeah. So I'll show you.
I guess it depends on what your size.
I'll see you later. You too.
Yeah.
So it can be a waste of shit on those on your stuff with us.
It all depends on the time. Because I did already agree to the other one.
I'm trying to get this thing signed for you.
And it's Jen, so.
And see what happens.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we're just in a recess right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm submitting it now.
Okay, I'll let it work.
And we'll see what happens. All right, I'll let you know. I'm ready to go.
You just said you want to go over it all.
All right, come and figure it out. Well, they've asked me for all kinds. I don't know if it's going to go quickly enough, but I try. If not, you know, Judy doesn't die. All day long. Used to go, okay. Do that. Okay, all right. Okay, I gotta get back on to it. I'm not going to let it
I do. Whenever I first started noticing it, and then, just kind of started to feel it. Yeah, it's when I started noticing it the next day, and also my son's birthday. His nieces and nephews, you know, just crazy. And I even told her that I was parents, which is not like, maybe she can't start 6 and start to not feel good. And he was not like, she said that. She said, I'm through that. My pretty much said, I did not ask me a question. Well, the next day, I said, oh, is that you? This is not good. So I was like, yeah, it's not good. And I was like, this is shit done. I was like, it has no sense. So we tried to the rest, I said, him first, that's my favorite. So then I tried to I was like, what the hell? I was like, this is blah, blah, blah. And they're like, what are you taking? It's just like the awesome thing. Not Skittles, Stars. Stars. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then, because I didn't quite feel like so horribly afterwards. Yes. And then I tried something else. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. And I was thinking, oh shit. And then my husband was like, you're lying. I'm lying. And so then we told me that I was better than her. And she said, I tried. And I did. And I didn't even, there was nothing. There was nothing. Not even like, you know, drink that carbonated drinks. Like, kind of like, I mean, nothing. Real. And he was like, he was like, you were telling the truth. And I was like, does it say it's real? And she was like, yeah. It took me very long. I was like, there's absolutely no way never believed me. And then one time I was like, because I had no idea it was burning, and I had no idea. So then he would text me like using emotion, using the bathroom, and then I would just go. And then I was like, come on, let me just how's that? So it adds some deep inclusivity. And he just said, What is it called? And then we realized solution.
Yeah, my finance store. I used to drink.
Does Donnell offers and stuff like that? Like offer game isn't nearly the same like Paradise offer game.
No, I have someone that's finishing bags, but they're not. They're not first come first serve.
But I realized it's not enough houses. So I get like half
Reserved for VIP.
And always wanted to do
You were sick, you didn't feel.
So the second coming out, the subway station is and I'm sitting in the black literally just
Any black and any
my body starts and I look at
He's like 15,000. So.
nothing for the rest of the day. So I really sat. I gotta go back on this.
They'll hand you $5,000-6,000.
Just don't go all the way back to the courtroom at this time? I guess I'll look. Yeah, I guess I'll.
Yeah.
Dead. And randomly came. Thank God.
I would be nervous.
All rise. Order back in session.
Please be seated. Sorry about the timing. Best laid plans. Ready to make your argument, Mr. Patel?
I am, Judge.
Do we need to join Mr. Shaw again?
Is he in the waiting room?
He timed out. Let's see.
He said that he'd join back when he got finished with his appointment.
All right, well, we'll just leave it up and wait for him.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Patel.
Judge, at this point in the proceedings, we have rested for purposes of this motion, and our job, for a lack of a better term, is to show the court, and I'm quoting from Freeman v. State 373 Southern 3rd 1255, that in the first DCA, clearly delineated what has to happen procedurally. And so at this point, we have to show a prima facie case, and I think the operative words is that we must allege facts that show or tend to show that the defendant used deadly force because he had a reasonable belief that such force was necessary to prevent death or great bodily harm to himself or others. Reading from the jury instruction, deadly force means force likely to cause death or great bodily harm, and great bodily harm means great, as distinguished from slight, trivial, minor, or moderate harm. Moreover, we need to show or tend to show that that Mr. Stevens resisted the victim's attempt, in this case, to commit aggravated battery, in the least, on Mr. Stevens, that he had a right to be at Lucky's Rotten Apple, and that he was not engaged in criminal activity. I believe that what's so interesting about this case is that the video is so telling. You know, essentially we see the act as it occurred and some attendant circumstances that led up to it. And so we have submitted that into evidence. The court can see that we pointed out Mr. Lacey, Mr. Stevens, the two females that were engaged in a fight. We heard from Ms. Jones, that's my client's girlfriend, and she indicated to the court that she sustained a very nasty injury. The court saw the scar, that injury occurred in the bar, and that she told Mr. Stevens that she had gotten cut and that she believed that Mr. Lacey cut her rather. Moreover, we heard from Investigator Henderson, who corroborated many of those facts, albeit now she has a different opinion as to who the primary aggressor, I think she has a different opinion today based upon her view of this enhanced video as to what may have happened. But we can certainly see that at this point that we've established and we have shown or tended to show that that Mr. Lacey, the deceased, was the primary aggressor and that he attacked Mr. Stevens, and so it's at that point the foregoing facts and it's the circumstances as they appeared to the defendant when he acted. If a reasonably prudent person situated in that same set of circumstances, knowing what the defendant knew, would have used the same force as he did. I believe that we have met that burden. At this point, it should shift to the state for them to prove clearly and convincingly that he's not entitled to this immunity.
Is the court ready, Your Honor?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Michelle Sandler for the state of Florida. There's an old adage to believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And for the court, state believes, based on the evidence presented today with what's on the video and how Ms. Jones testified, that the court should not take anything she said seriously. There wasn't a shred of evidence found that she was cut in the club. Investigator Henderson found nothing. And the first time we've ever heard of her being cut by Gregory Lacey is today on the stand. That's the first time we've ever heard it. Investigator Henderson had zero information that occurred ahead of time. Ms. Jones did not tell her anything about Mr. Lacey committing that offense in the club at all. And you also have to consider her bias of being Mr. Stevens' girlfriend. But what we do see on the video is that the defense has not established their prima facie claim. And why is that? That's because Mr. Stevens is the primary aggressor. When the video is slowed down And the court also has to consider all of the videos shown by the defense so far. You can't look at one video in a vacuum. You have to look at every single angle to see what is happening from each angle. You have to look at it and focus on one person at a time, see what they're doing, go back, look at it again, see what they're doing. And the court has the benefit of doing that with what's been admitted, but the state sees something completely different. And that is that Miss Jones rushes and attacks Miss Sullivan outside. Mr. Lacey is outside too, and Mr. Stevens comes outside as well. And at first, it's the two girls fighting. What's very interesting about that is that the arm that was so injured was freely used to punch Miss Sullivan over and over and over again, repeatedly. At some point, Mr. Stevens either smacks or bumps, makes an aggressive move towards Miss Sullivan. It's hard to tell with people in the way, but it's definitive on one of the side view from the right, and it's very definitive in the slowed down video that he makes an aggressive move towards Miss Sullivan. After that, you do see Mr. Lacey hand some things to someone else, but his girlfriend's just been hit. He doesn't make an aggressive move towards Mr. Stevens yet, though. He doesn't. However, you do see Mr. Stevens reach into his hoodie pocket, pull something out, flick it much like a knife, and then bring his hand up to Mr. Lacey in an aggressive posture. Now, if somebody's got a weapon in their hand and they make an aggressive posture towards someone, we call that aggravated assault, which is committing a crime. And only after that does Mr. Lacey punch Mr. Stevens, which is at best, it's capable of being great bodily harm, sure, but at best that's a misdemeanor battery. It's not a forcible felony. So when we get to the prima facie claim that the defense has to have, it's one, they have to have used deadly force. No one can test that.